Hey y'all, what's up? This your boy Evan. Welcome to the Cartoon Block. Today I'm going to show you how to draw Mordecai. So get back here in a few seconds and we'll get started.
Okay guys, let's begin. We're going to start out by drawing 3 egg-shaped circles all on top of each other. And on the lower circle, we're going to cut it in half, and that will be the end point for a bean-looking shaped oval that we're going to draw. This will be Mordecai's body right here. And I'm going to darken it in and get it fully fleshed out. Now the height of his head and his body, that will equal roughly the length of his legs also. So you're going to mark it down at the bottom. Then we're going to go ahead and just lightly sketch in his legs. Make sure you draw them at a curve. His legs are never straight up and down, so always give him a slight bend. His feet are just 2 tiny sticks, so just get that triangle, shape between his toes. His arm is a curved rectangle, and make sure you put the shoulder that overlaps his face at the top. And his other arm, we're going to have him waving, is like a curved triangle. Next we're going to splice his head in half horizontally, and then vertically we're going to divide it into 3 equal parts. And his beak will extend directly from that horizontal line that we created earlier. It's like a stick. A lot of the shapes on Mordecai are simple shapes. Nothing difficult about these. Now inside this first third of his head that we created, we're going to draw his eye, and then his other eye is going to underlap behind it. I'm going to make his beak a little bit longer to extend. Make sure it extends behind his eye. Next, it's time for his feathery head. It's roughly equal to half the height of his head. And just kind of generally measure it in. And the lower feather in the back of his head. And now it's time to add some of those colored line details on his head. That black portion, lower part. And his pupils are like the Simpsons pupils, just draw a dot in there. Make sure it's a tiny dot though. His hands are going to be pointed, feathers. And the stripes on his arms. I think I'm going to make these a little bit closer together. There we go. And darken it in. And make sure that you have them curve around his arm. Don't draw them straight. The white stripe should be curved. Fleshing more here in his body. Darkening more of my lines. The small indentation on his chest. And his other arm is pretty much the same. I noticed in the cartoon, the creators, whenever the characters move a body part, it tends to be stretched. It's not perfectly anatomically correct. They don't stick with the same rules. They let the characters, squash and stretch a lot when they're doing certain gestures. And I'm drawing him with my Prismacolor Cool Erase pencil. And luckily, I can color him with my blue Cool Erase pencil. Alright guys, so I think we pretty much got this drawing, for the most part, done. Now it's time to move down to his legs. I'm not going to draw, outside line on him. I'm just going to thicken up his legs with more scribble scrabble, or more sketchiness to it. And put a cast shadow down here. And there you have it. That's Mordecai. Now it's time for the drawing contest results of Death the Kid as Green Lantern. Contestants had to create an armor costume in an action fight pose, show a clear image of the drawing, and judging was based on originality, creativity, and overall coolness. Here are the top 8 drawings. you guys did a fantastic job. It was a hard decision, but the winner is... There were 2 runner-ups that I also really liked. So 8at64, you'll be getting the Green Lantern Emerald Knights DVD, and the Breedman 47, you'll be getting a Green Lantern mouse pad.